Today we will be talking about conscious beauty. So a couple years back, I got really sick. I went to see the doctor, and the doctor told me that I had IBS, and he told me that I would be taking pills for the rest of my life. So I was only 25 at that time, and I said, no, I don't think so, because I've always been a nature girl. I've always been very connected to the earth, and I don't believe that I need pills or outside things to come and heal what I can do inside out. So I decided to change the way that I was going to eat, and I decided to look at everything that I was eating because probably that was causing my pain, which helped me a lot, which I can't say that it healed me because my doctor says that it can't be healed, but I've never had any symptoms ever again. So am I healed or am I just under control? I don't know, but I'm very grateful for the way that I was introduced into this new way of eating and seeing life. And because I changed the way that I was eating, it also opened the door for me to see that I was putting things on top of my skin that were also filled with chemicals. So over the years, I've switched up products because I've decided that I wanted to be more aware, more conscious about the beauty stuff that I was going to be doing to my face and on my body, because I would also suffer a lot from eczema and rashes, and I would always be scratching, and I would always be putting cream. But if you're putting the wrong types of cream, you're not helping the case, right? Because your body's always going to be fighting inflammation because it's going to be fighting off these strange bodies that are trying to get inside your system, and your body's not going to recognize them. So the more natural, the best is what I decided to do. So I'm going to show you guys some of the products that I've changed up that really I think is worth mentioning, because if you guys are there and you want to start switching up some of your products that you're using right now, then here are a couple of examples. So the first one that I've switched up that I'm totally obsessed and in love with is this cream. Honestly, it's amazing. It moisturizes the skin and it just makes you feel refreshed and youthful in the morning when you wake up. I'm 39, so I need that for my skin. If you're younger, well, you can always start taking care of your skin younger. I'm gonna link all these products in the description down below so you guys can go see where you can get it. I got it in a store. As I said before, I always go to Tahu or to Avril to go get all my beauty stuff and my food because it's organic and most of it is vegan and they don't harm animals, and I'm very down with that. All right, and continuing with the face theme, this is something called Makeda. C'est du beurre de karité. All right, it's very natural. The texture of it is very gooey, but this is I am allergic to anything that I put under my eyes. So every time I would put a cream that says, wrinkle free or help the puffiness under your eyes or the dark circles, and I would go and buy that at the pharmacy. But honestly, I would just get more eczema and more rashes, and it was the worst. And then I had to go back to using chemicals to calm down the itch because it was just crazy. It was just madness. So I decided to go with something natural, and I tried this one that was recommended to me by one of the girls that was working at Tahu that day. And she said she was using it under her eyes for years, and she was maybe in her 50s and she looked amazing. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out, and I love it. I really, really love it. So I just heat it up a little bit on my fingers, and then I just dab it under my eyes a little bit every night. So I put it under my eyes and on top of my lids every single night, and every morning I put a little bit. The oil that I put on top of my eyes in the morning is from hemp oil. I don't have it actually with me. It was handmade by one of my colleagues, and it's amazing. I love it. Moving on to my next conscious beauty product that I love to use is the jojoba oil. So the jojoba oil is a nut. It comes from a plant, but the nut is used as the oil, and it has so many benefits for our skin, for our body, for our hair. I personally use it on my face and on my hair. I also put a little bit on my fingers. Sometimes I put it on my eyebrows, especially when I wanted it, my eyebrows to regrow because they were over plucked. But yeah, they helped me a lot with my skin, because at a point after I had my baby, my second one, my skin started having a life of its own, and it started breaking out, and it started like it really was not what I was before. So I started looking for ways to take care of my skin without putting harsh products on them, and I found that the jojoba oil was one of the recommendations that I really liked. So I put it once or twice a week right before I take a shower. I leave it on for a couple of minutes and then I shower and remove it. And I can also put this on my body as a moisturizer. But my favorite way of using the jojoba oil is definitely for my hair, because it's like an oil that gives a moisturizing, healthy sensation and to the skin. At the same time, it nourishes it, and it's like feeding your hair good stuff, you know? Why wouldn't you want to feed it good stuff? Feed it good stuff. Your hair's gonna be so thankful, and it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna make you look so good. You take care of me, I'm gonna take care of you. So this one is definitely one that you guys should try out. To the next section of the conscious beauty products that I love to use, makeup. Who doesn't like makeup? I love makeup. I'm very much attached to my makeup. I don't use it every day. Obviously, when I'm home or when I was in quarantine, I was like makeupless and I felt boring. But when I do have the chance to put on my makeup, I love it that it's natural, that it looks natural, and that it is natural, because I don't want any harsh products on my face. It feels gooey after some time. So I started to switch up my products. I tried to go more towards vegan stuff, things that are not tested on animals, because you don't want to test your products on animals. Like, they're gonna look silly with your makeup on, right? One of the products that I love to wear, even when I'm not wearing any makeup, is mascara. So I used to wear mascara that would like give me the biggest lashes, the nicest lashes, but the truth was that it would irritate my eye. I would get all itchy, or they would get red, or sometimes they would catch infections, and it was terrible. And so I decided that I would switch up my mascara first before switching the whole thing of my makeup, my whole set of makeup. So I decided to start with mascara, and I tried a couple. There's a couple that I really like, but this one is by far my favorite one. It's Precision and Care Mascara. Precision and Care Mascara by Anne-Marie Borlin. And honestly, it's one of my favorite ones. The brush is like, hope you can see it well, but this brushes your eyelashes. It's like brushing your eyelashes, so it just separates them. It doesn't give them like a crazy full like, oh, look at me, but it gives it like a little natural, subtle, just normal look. So if you're looking for something normal and not too crazy, this is nice. I also, if I go out and I go somewhere and I wanted to do something bigger, like a bigger, fuller lash, then I would top this one with another one. So I would take another one that would just fill it up a little more, and then I would brush it with this one. So you could put one on top of the other. So this is what I do. This is definitely one of my favorite mascaras out. That I've been doing once a month, once or twice a month, is I oil pull with coconut oil. So oil pulling means taking a tablespoon of coconut oil into your mouth and swishing it around for 15 to 20 minutes. So you could be folding your laundry, you could be watching a show, you could be reading a book. Once you're done with that, you throw it into the garbage, because that's where you want to throw the bacteria, inside the garbage can. You don't want to throw it inside the sink because it might clog the sink. So you throw it out and it cleans out your mouth, removes bacteria. I also like to tongue scrub. I have a tongue scrubber that helps maintain a health inside your mouth. So if your mouth is clean and you're eating clean food, then it makes sense. You know, the food that you put inside your mouth, you chew it and then it goes in. If it's in a healthy condition, then the food that's going to go inside your body is also going to be in a healthy condition. It's like the first stage, right? And if your mouth is dirty, then you are putting inside your mouth clean food with dirty mouth, and then it's going to go inside, and You know what I mean? You understand what I'm trying to say here, right? So maintaining a good health inside your mouth is essential, you know? So yes, we brush our teeth twice a day, and yes, we floss, yes, but on top of that, it's almost like doing a mask for your face or a mask for your hair. You could try it out. You could do your research on it as well. I've heard some good stuff about it. I've heard some bad stuff about it. I've heard actually some really terrible things about it. But for me personally, I've done it a couple of times and I really like the way I feel as well. Do your research before you try it out. But it's definitely something that I've been trying lately and that I really, really, really like doing. And coconut oil is known for so many benefits, right? So this as well, you could put on your face, you could put on your skin, you could put on your hair, on your hands. You know, this is a really good moisturizer as well, and it has healing properties to it. So coconut oil is definitely one of the things that I have at home. That's important not only in my kitchen, but as a beauty conscious product as well. All right, so the last product that I will be talking to you guys about is from the company Sage. So I am not a big believer in taking medicine for headaches or for minor pain because there are other things that we could be doing. If you have a headache, maybe you're dehydrated. Maybe you should drink a little bit more water during the day and set timers if it's difficult for you to do it, or add flavor to it if you think that that the water doesn't taste good, or bring yourself a nice big bottle of water that tells you what time you should be drinking. I mean, there are so many ways to remind yourself to drink some water. So if you have a headache, so definitely start with that and sleep more and maybe drink a little less coffee because that can cause headaches as well. But let's say that you did do all that and you still have a headache because, you know, it's one of those days that you do have a headache. This is one of my favorite products to use during my headache times. It was bought for me from my sister, because I had that concussion and I was always suffering from headaches, and I really find that it helps and it relieves my headache, and it helps my daughter. My daughter, she at night when she can't sleep, she tells me, "Mom, can you just roll it on me, please?" So what you do is you just open it up. It's a roll-on, and you roll it on the side over here and on the side over here. Already, you see, I feel like it feels so good. And then you just roll it all over your head. And you're going to start feeling like this cooling sensation. This one's peppermint. It's called Peppermint Halo. So when you have a headache, instead of running towards medicine, try getting something natural first, because sometimes we're going to go through stuff that are going to be really hard. Like for me, my concussion was really hard, and I had to take things that were really strong. And those are things that's why medicine is there for you, for accidents, for things that are very dangerous and that you can't take care of at home. Let's say you break a leg, you know, or you can't take anything natural. You have to go see a doctor. But if you have a headache, you don't need to go see a doctor. Go see what you can do for yourself first. Relax, take a bath, drink your water, do some exercise, sleep. Maybe you didn't go to the bathroom for 2-3 days, you know, and eat more fiber. So there are so many things that we can do to take care of ourselves before running into things that are too chemical based, too harsh for our body. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves, and that means doing some research and changing up some products and drinking more water and exercising, even if it's just a little per day. 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you can do during the day, do it. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your soul. Remember, guys, this is why we are here, to take care of this temple and to fulfill our purpose. If we don't take care of ourselves, we won't be strong enough to fulfill what we're here to do. Remember that. That's like huge. That's the time that we have for today. I have so many more products that I wish that I could be showing you, but that's what we're gonna do for today. I'm probably gonna do another video with more products that I use, because there are just so many things that we can switch up in our cabinet. And if you guys are looking for something to start with, to change your stuff at home from chemical to natural, then these are some products that I recommend personally because I use them, not because I'm sponsored. All right, guys. So if you guys have any questions or you have things that you want me to talk about, it will be my pleasure to do so. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new and to like and to ring that doorbell. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. It will be my pleasure to answer you guys with another video. So take care.